Hello everyone, welcome back to another Infinite Flight video. Today we are lucky enough to fly on the brand new Transavia A321neo from Barcelona all the way up to Amsterdam. We're very lucky because it did actually hit a bird the other day, which was slightly concerning because then we thought this trip might not go ahead, but it's since been fixed and it's currently on its way here. It's about 20 minutes away. So with that being said, without further ado, let's go and head to the gate and show you what it's like.
Here's our aircraft arriving from Amsterdam. Papa Hotel Yankee Hotel Zulu is a brand new Airbus A321neo, which was delivered to Transavia back on the 19th of December 2023. Let's head down the jet bridge. The airline allows passengers to travel with two carry-on items, these being a small case and a backpack. Honestly, there's plenty of space in the cabin to accommodate for these bags, which you'll see in just a few moments when we show you the overhead lockers. You can also purchase what Transavia calls a guaranteed cabin bag, which is exactly what it says on the tin. You'll receive a small tag on your hand luggage to ensure that it comes on board with you. In addition to this, you'll also receive priority boarding. A few moments ago, I mentioned the fact that this aircraft hit a bird in Portugal, which resulted in the aircraft being grounded for a few days. Upon taking a closer look, it's clear to see that the aircraft has had its radome replaced just by the slight colour difference. I think it's safe to assume that Transavia has perhaps borrowed one from TAP Portugal just to get the aircraft back in the air again as soon as possible. Here we go then, it's time to board one of the newest aircraft in the world. Transavia uses a very green 3-3 configuration. Honestly, I wasn't too sure how I felt about it at first, but it quickly started to grow on me. We'll take a closer look at the seat a little later on in the video. As you can see, there's plenty of space for carry-on luggage. If you don't purchase a guaranteed cabin bag, it simply works on a first-come, first-served basis. If there's no room left, the airline will simply place the bags into the hold at no extra charge. Here's my seat for the next few hours, seat 8F. Pretty good window alignment and a very nice view out of the window. Now, here's where things started to get a little bit interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, my name is Van der Lely. I'm your captain on this flight, also on behalf of my colleague Guite. Welcome aboard this Airbus A321. At this moment we're fully ready for departure. However, the air traffic control won't let us depart due to the weather conditions in Amsterdam. There's still some hail and snow showers over there. Therefore, the capacity to handle aircraft has been significantly reduced, and it means a delay for the moment for us.
We faced a thing that every passenger hates the most, a delay. Not one, not two, but a 3-hour delay due to bad weather conditions at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. This is when I'm 99% sure all of us passengers experienced something for the very first time. A full meal service, but on the ground. There was actually a lot to choose from on the menu. I did ask for an egg and bacon roll, but unfortunately it wasn't available. Instead, I went for the chicken noodles, a Kinder Bueno, and a bottle of water. The noodles were actually really nice. Anyway, with that said, it's finally time to push back and taxi out to the runway. Here we go then, it's time for takeoff. Be sure to crank up the volume now to hear those CFM LEAP 1A engines in action. Now that we're up and on our way to Amsterdam, let's take a look around the seat area, starting with the legroom. Honestly, it wasn't too great, however, it's perfectly fine for these short flights across Europe. I was also lucky enough to have an empty seat next to me, so I had a little extra space to stretch out. The seat itself is fairly comfortable and it does the job. It's similar to that of what you would find on most low-cost airlines these days, if I had any way to try and compare it. In the seat pocket, you'll find a safety card, a menu, a couple of sick bags, and a magazine, which is combined with their onboard shop. I did what any AvGeek would, and looked to see if they had a model A321neo available, but sadly they didn't. Included in the seat back was a really cool drinks holder which I've never seen before. Below the cup holder is your standard adjustable tray table. There's really nothing too special about this. What was very special though is the fact that the seat included one USB-C charging port, which is a very nice touch. Other than that, there's an adjustable armrest which I left up for 90% of the flight so that I could stretch out a little more. What makes this addition to Transavia so special is that they've primarily only ever operated an entire 737 fleet, with the exception of only a few other aircraft types many years ago. It's now Transavia's goal to fully replace their fleet in quarters with the Airbus A320neo and the A321neo as they look towards a more sustainable future. What's crazy is the fact that this transition between Boeing to Airbus is expected to take around 7 whole years. What do you think of the transition between aircraft manufacturers? Let us know in the comments. Now, it wouldn't be a flight review without checking out the toilet. As you can see, it's not all that special, but it's certainly one of the cleanest in the skies at the moment. It won't be long before this toilet is used thousands and thousands of times. With that said, we've already started our descent into a very cold and slightly snowy Amsterdam. Thankfully, the worst of the weather had passed, so we're able to land on runway 27 without any further delay. Crank up the volume now and let us know what you think of this landing. There you have it. After a lengthy 2 hours and 56 minutes after our scheduled arrival time, we made it to Amsterdam. Honestly, despite the delay, which was completely beyond the control of the airline, it was a really enjoyable experience and an absolute treat to fly on such a new aircraft. As a result of the delay, we were unfortunately unable to take a quick visit into the flight deck as the pilots were busy preparing for the next sector down to Malaga. Be sure to let us know what you think of the brand new A321neo in the comments, and of course don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It's been Dan from Infinite Flight, and I'll see you in the next one.